Yeah, we need to not fight this because we're Octo. Oh, do I make the jump? I did. All right, let's start it up. We are back with another game of Deceive Inc. We're playing Octo here today. And well, I've got an intro that sounds like the start of a bad joke. So what do you get if you combine a Vigil Weapon 1 and a Madam Weapon 3? You get this monstrosity right here in my hands. This is Octo Weapon 2, and it's, well, it's pretty much, if you combine those two weapons, this is what you would get. And not necessarily for the better, but I mean, even though this was technically made before Vigil Weapon 1, it makes sense to reference that. So, it gets the, like, single mag idea from Vigil Weapon 1. We can hold up to 300 ammo, and we never have to reload, because we have an overheat mechanic, just like Vigil Weapon 1. But if we fire too many times, our gun overheats, and we have to cool it down with an animation. Okay. I'm gonna head towards B here. So our hipfire does do 5 to the body and 8 to the head. Obviously not very much, but more ammo. No, I'm full. I got full 300. But that's not the only thing this gun can do. I guess I'll just leave it at that for a moment. Dang, I need to use some intel to get some more intel. Let's do this green room. I know I said I was gonna head towards B, but looks like we're in a green room here now. And then from Madam Weapon 3, we take the ability of the ramping fire rate. So the longer we hold the button down, the more fire rate we get.
Where's the challenge?
I'm not really sure what the cap is. I don't know if that's ever actually been revealed, because I think it just goes up until you're out of heat. And I also think, unlike Madam Weapon 3, which just restarts when you let go of the button, this one actually scales up based on how much heat you actually have. So if you know, have high heat in your gun and start firing, even though you have to be worried because you have high heat, you'll have high fire rate when you're at that point. So that was all about our hipfire. Since we're Octo, though, we have an alternate ADS fire here, aim down sight. So let's talk about that one once I grab this outfit. Come here. Yoink.
Let's find those cheaters.
So when we aim down the sight, we can charge up to 5 intel into our gun. Wow, that was kind of quick. So it does immediately take the intel out of our pool. You can see it going down there. And we can still up to 5 intel. For each intel we charge in here, it's gonna do 10 damage when we fire, so a maximum of 50. We didn't even get a gray.
Up my sleeve.
There we go, at least we did get a gray. I guess we're going to the vault. So yeah, maximum of 50. And this is really where the damage comes in. You kind of really want to be leading with that 50 damage if possible, just because it's 50 damage. So even though it's somewhat tedious, you could go so far as to just walk around. Ooh, I want in here, don't I? Yeah, blue key code's big. You could just walk around with that fully charged, and if you get ambushed, you just drop it. And it is kind of like a rocket launcher type, like it's an AoE bomb, so it's actually really good in teams. And you can also just spam the single, like the 1 intel shot for 10 damage, which I don't usually do, but you can do it. All right. So we're just trying to get stuff. I also bought the spyglass since we're Octo and we really like intel. Is that a player? Okay, that was really close. But I recognized we were pretty close to the heat level. It stopped firing for a moment, and then we could continue firing. We could charge up, and our gun cooled down while we were charging, so pretty good, like, cycle of stuff there. We are missing 5 HP. Not a huge deal. I don't really want to use a vial just for 5 HP. One thing we haven't done is use our passive, or, well, our passive's been going up. We haven't used our expertise. We'll just do it now. When we hit that button, all the intel things in a cone in front of us, you can see them all get lit up with the little octopus icon, do get hacked, and then anything that was previously hacked, so there's 3 and that 4 that I grabbed earlier, actually refill with intel for free. It's not like it costs your intel to put intel back in them. You just basically create intel. It's kind of cool like that. And you may notice we're running a gold intel chip. This is an Octo specific field upgrade build I put together just for this. It's not even like I had to assemble the whole thing. It's not even something I like usually keep on my deck slots. Guessing they didn't come out this door. Make sure we're charged. Okay, we hit them up for 50. That's a red kiss, heals them for 20. You can use 2 of these. We're slightly disadvantaged. Right. Let's make sure we're going. One thing we can't actually do. Oh, come on. Okay. Anyone else? No? Okay, we still don't have social battery. We're going to be relying heavily on some vials here for a moment. Do we have everything? Yes. That was pretty good. We used the railing to our advantage there. Plus the, nope. Plus the AoE bomb, so that it made it really hard for her to hit us, but not so hard for us to hit her. Do I use one more of these? I guess so. We're kind of just sitting on them. If I could not sprint, that's good to remember as well. Ping here, that's the goal. No, sounds like there's a little fight above our head. I'm not sure there's much I can do about it. Okay. Alright. Let's keep going. We got a lot of intel here because we do need a lot for fighting. And I thought I had a spyglass in my hand. This is a bit less than ideal all of a sudden. We do have great cover, so that comes back pretty quick. Yeah. Oh, they are coming up here. That's a bit worrying, but I think they're on the wrong side.
Wait till they see what I can
Yeah. As a Hans, we're going to want to keep our distance, make some space, maintain our intel, even though we have 23 here now, which is from our passive. Should probably have mentioned that before now. But functionally, our passive is every time we get 10 intel, we can hold 2 more.
Rival agent detection mode engaged.
So that's really all it is. We of course have that field upgrade chip, so we can usually hold a base of 20. 5. We did hit that reload, and I'm stuck in this animation. One thing I do not like about this, but where's my thing? My bounce pad was not there, and I thought it was. So that was my bad. I spent like 2 minutes trying to bounce pad when I had to shoot him twice. We did get the tie, which was okay. Obviously, I would have liked the win, and I should have had it if I had have... I don't know where my bounce pad... Oh, we used it way back in the vault. Yeah, I should have broken that immediately. If I had it, we probably won the game. If I didn't have it, apparently we tied. Just needed to make space to charge my gun a little bit and then let it go, and we would have won. Or even just create a little more distance from the Hans. Anyway, we'll do a game 2. That was a pretty good game, and I covered most of the stuff. I'll cover the field upgrades a little better in game 2, so I'll see you right there. All right, Fragment Shore for game 2. Let's hope this one goes a little slow in phase 1. We were banking some serious intel there, but Octo really gets just better and better with this build as the game goes on, and I would like that to take a little longer. So you know, while I can't control my opponents, it would be nice if this round went a little bit longer. All right.
Ooh, that's
Let's
some
cover field upgrades while I'm thinking of it. So, I made this just for this video. It didn't exist in my field upgrades before this. So I don't know if this is good by any means, but it's what I did. Basically, one major thing I'm missing that I'd like to have is social battery, and you could kind of hear me in game one, not complaining about it specifically, but I find it's really nice when I'm missing like 2 or 3 HP. You know, I don't have to waste a whole vial or even a whole health upgrade or a whole heal just for that. And there's not always food event. There's usually food event, but there's not always. So we're missing social batteries, the big one. But on gray here, we have the cover accelerator, just to get us into cover just that little bit amount faster. Guards are really on it this patch, I'll say. So just getting into cover that little bit faster might be helpful. Health on green, that's really the lowest I like to put it. Nope, well, you know what? I actually don't mind. I don't mind hacking this because as I spend intel, it gives me more room to get intel, and then it gives me more room for intel. Now, we did put our hack speed on blue because that's a chip I usually get. Like, I'm just going to go grab it right here. Actually, I'm not because I don't have enough intel. I need to get enough to get through a purple door as well. That's only 7 extra, and we need 8. Who took my disguise? They make it in. Okay. Not specifically took my disguise, but a disguise. And we got a blue out of it. If that was a player, we were dead.
Congratulations.
And there
found a
we
vault terminal.
go. Full loadout. So yeah, blue, because we usually get it. Hack speed. Hack speed's nice.
Vault terminal deactivated.
And then field upgrade chip on purple, because I'm not amazing at this field upgrade, or this expertise, I'm not gonna lie. Could definitely be better. I'm gonna hit it here. But it does have a long cooldown. Like, obviously, if you look at it even with the chip on right now, it's still taking a little while, and this is a purple one. And then, of course, the gold intel chip letting us hold an additional 10 intel. I started charging because this Doug was super sus. But I think we're fine. Put that away.
Good to have.
Oh, right, can't do that. Am I dead? This Doug kind of walked over funny. Okay, I guess I'm not quite dead yet. You can't spyglass while you're sitting down. And it's kind of funny because it's wherever your camera was when you were like last standing up. All right, we're actually full intel at 32, which means we actually have 12 more just from our passive. We normally cap out at 20 with this, if we didn't have this passive. So now we actually have to spend intel to get more intel, which is why I don't really mind these doors. And white keycards is kind of a funny thing on Octo. Yeah, we need to not fight this because we're Octo. Oh, do I make the jump? I did. They probably know, but there's not a ton I can do about it. Poison vial away. It's basically a guess at this point. We just go for it and hope we don't die.
Got better use for my intel. Going slicko mode.
Okay. Not sure how we got away from that. We kind of didn't deserve to, but we did. Also, one thing we can do, obviously, is just open a safe. It's a gray save. You know, no one's really gonna care about an extra gray, but something. There's more food. Okay, is there something to be done over here with... Yeah, there is. We're out of intel. That's all, folks. Hit the post. All right. Well, you know what? That was one of the coolest Octo fights I've ever had. It didn't really show off the weapon in a way I thought we were going to, but it was cool. Yeah, I don't have any words for that. That was crazy. Those are all projectiles, so they have no damage fall off. So we were doing the full 50 if it landed, which I think we landed like 2, but it looked cool. So that's it. That's the video for sure. 100%. We said everything that needed said. I don't think that's a realistic situation for this build that you're gonna find yourself in very often. I think you're mostly gonna see the game 1 stuff, but you know, if you ever find yourself in that situation, you can definitely put on some rooftop ace cosplay, I believe it's called, and just do your thing up there apparently. So I hope you enjoyed. Do like the video if you did. Comment on your thoughts, of course, and I will subscribe for daily Deceive Inc content like this. And I will see you in the next one.